Okay. That was the first good episode of Ahsoka. It was slow, but also nice because, well, I think more so for someone who has background information on things. I don't know about a casual, because they mentioning characters and things you wouldn't know unless you watch the other shows or read some comics, which aren't necessarily canon to this, but names like Thrawn, which I like Thrawn. He was different, more of an intelligence type of thing, studying the culture and your people to figure out how to use it against you was his game. And if that didn't work, then carpet bombing you. I mean, less intelligent, but more so. But he stuck to more of an intelligent game, manipulation type thing. But it's nice to see Ahsoka again. And I didn't watch Mandalore, but I did watch Clone Wars and Rebels. So this takes place after the end of Rebels, after they beat Thrawn and defeat the Empire, essentially. But it looks like he might still be out there. And that since I didn't watch The Mandalore, I didn't know that the prisoner that they called to this episode was a witch from Dathomir, which was that's interesting. It made me think of Ventress. I don't know this person's name, so if this Ventress, which I kind of found kind of doubt, but because she wasn't on this mess anymore towards like in Clone Wars, she moved on essentially. I don't know about. I think I heard something about a comic, but that had to do with the queen of or the head witch of the Night Sister, not so much Ventress, but also like always. It was nice that Clone Wars gave us so much love to Dathomir, where Maul is from, and the witches. But also, it was nice to see Sabine again. I don't know why Ahsoka thought she was gonna stick around. If it ain't work with Anakin, it didn't work with you, Ezra. It definitely ain't gonna happen with Sabine. All of y'all have a get told something to do and do the opposite issue. Sometimes y'all follow what you're told, but for the most part, no. But Sabine was good with her Mandalorian stuff. She wasn't like, from what I remember, the best fighter, but a good one. More so with the Mandalorian stuff, but then the whole thing with her family, and then the dark saber, the sword, all that. But it looks like she had came back here after everything with Mandalore, and Ahsoka during this time skip of time when he was looking for Ezra took her on as an apprentice, which is cool. It didn't really work out, but hey, that's still cool. But I like how, but it's slow, but in a good way because I have context. I don't know if a normie would feel the same because they're talking about stuff that unless you watch those other things, you miss some context. But you got two of these former Jedi's. Well, I guess more so one is a former one, but got an apprentice. And yeah, it makes sense. I mean, a lot of uh, Jedi at the end of Clone Wars that were either killed, became like a Night Sister, or became one of those. I forget what the other thing it was called, but either turned into that or just gave up it altogether and hid. So only a few survived. I mean, Force sensitive kids are still a thing, but which was nice to see the robot that helped make build lightsabers for the kids from Clone Wars. See him again with Doctor Who's voice, David Tennant. But Sabine got stabbed though at this in this episode, and when Ahsoka was showing up, and the person ran off. But good first episode. Yeah. Oh, and hearing Ezra's voice, that was also nice. So you don't find him, but This is also about if Thrawn is still out there and not trying to deal with another battle. So all in all, fantastic first episode.